Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
There is state golf in town starting tomorrow. The Scottsbluff Country Club hosting this year's Boys Class B State Golf Tournament. That'll run tomorrow and Wednesday. Club Director of Golf, Max Hayden, fills us in on the condition and setup for the course for the two-day event.
The course looks great. It really does. There's very few spots that aren't lush and green. The fairways are almost perfect. The greens are firm and fast. Everything looks good, and it's ready for a championship for sure.
In the pro shop this morning, I heard 3 or 4 different teams being mentioned as contenders, possible contenders for this tournament. The Scottsbluff Bearcats qualified their team through after winning districts last week at McCook. Head coach Brock Ayler on how his team can find themselves right there in contention come Wednesday afternoon.
You know, we need to get comfortable. And not just because it's our own course, we need to play it like we do every day and not force the issue. Not just any sport, you get down a little bit or something happens, you don't have to hit the home run ball. Just play. To be patient. Let's see the ball go in the hole once or twice, and it'll feed itself. So play comfortable. We need to have a good attitude, and that'll help shape everything up.
Individually for the Bearcats, Austin Tyne presents the best opportunity at a state title this week. What are his chances heading in?
Yeah, really good. Really good. He's improved his game a lot, and he's just such a good athlete. He's just as a gamer. He can feel. He's got good hands. Can feel everything. And if he gets rolling and momentum, just like you see in basketball or football, or if the guy was to play tennis, he'd be the #1 tennis player in a month too. He just is a gamer, and all he needs to do is see himself confident and say, "I'm not playing to make a mistake. I'm playing without fear, moving forward." And Austin has a chance to win it.
Gearing with just freshman Jack Mazer playing this week. He finished top 10 at districts. Here's Bulldogs coach John Hutchison on some realistic expectations for Mazer. Again, he's just a freshman.
Being familiar with the course is awesome for him. He plays up here all the time. So I think Jack has a real shot to be in the top 10, and I put that expectation on him almost every tournament because he's that type of player. Score-wise, it's hard to tell. It's supposed to be pretty nice. But all year we've been working, trying to get him into the 70s. So if he has 2 rounds of that, I think he has a real shot.
Class B making its home in western Nebraska for the state golf championships of late, with the girls having played at Monument Shadows and the Country Club in the last couple of seasons, and now the boys at the Country Club this week. A real opportunity to showcase the region for the sport of golf.
It's awesome, and that's part of the reason we tried to get this bid was, we've got a good committee that recognizes that we've got a lot to offer in western Nebraska, whether it's just the community itself or 2 fantastic golf courses. So it's always nice having people travel this way, whether they're coming from Lincoln, Omaha, or anywhere else in the state. A lot of people haven't been out this way and they don't know what we have. And so when they get out here and see their faces and the comments that say, "Dang, this place is nice," it's rewarding. It makes you feel good for sure.
Everyone expecting pretty solid playing conditions weather-wise for the most part tomorrow for round 1 and the final round on Wednesday. Opening tee shots tomorrow expected at about 9 a.m. and then things should be finishing up Wednesday afternoon around 3 to 3:30. Just starting up this week, the Independence League baseball season for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. They'll open with a 3-game road series at North Platte tomorrow and then the first home games this weekend. We'll preview things with the Pioneers coming up on Thursday's update here on the TV side. Plus tomorrow, Gering Platte Valley Companies opens at Sidney and the Wesco Zephyrs hosting Torrington. All 3 teams on our airwaves tomorrow night. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.